here on Friday Night SmackDown, and we're kicking it off with the number one contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team titles in Zango, taking on the tag team that actually lost last week, which is The Way, aka Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory, and sadly Fandango also lost last week to the likes of one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions in Jimmy Uso. But can the number one contenders pick up the win here tonight to build some momentum? The only one who technically didn't lose last week was Tyler Breeze, but technically he also didn't have a match. So maybe he could bring that luck onto his team, or will The Way bring their frustration out from losing every tag team match on Breezango? Fandango sniffing in the sky. Maybe he smells a victory, or maybe The Way will take it all away from him. Fandango and Johnny Gargano starting off this match, and Fandango hitting a nice kick right to the side of the face and a big old knee. Breezango was taking control over this match, and Fandango was going crazy right now. Oh my goodness, just grabbing him and throwing him onto the mat. Fandango throws Gargano into the corner and grabs him. Oh gosh, he goes up to the top rope for a tornado DDT. Now that is devastating. Fandango just tossing Johnny around, but tosses him into the corner, and here comes Tyler Breeze into this match, goes for a suplex, and all ties him on the ropes and a double kick right to the sides of the head. Goes for the pin, one, and a kick out. Tyler grabs Johnny, but a kick right to the gut makes The Way back in control of this match, surprisingly. And Johnny just walks away as he tags in his partner, Austin Theory, and Tyler Breeze gets back in control and tries to go after Johnny. That doesn't work out in his favor. He better pay attention to the one into the ring, and he completely misses the drop kick and gets a nice old elbow to the face. And here comes the former Intercontinental Champion and Johnny Gargano. Even if he had gold around his waist once, he still can't even get in control of this match. Breeze is going after the legs, and he gets kicked away. Oh my goodness, Johnny is in control of this match, and Johnny wrestling, finally showing us some wrestling skills, and kicks out at one. Johnny Gargano going up to the top rope and hits a double stomp right to the gut. Oh my goodness, and that makes him get his signature. Is he gonna go for it? Oh, he does, but it gets reversed. Tyler looking for something, bounces off the ropes with a swinging elbow, whatever you want to call that right there, and Tyler Breeze wasn't in control for long, and neither was Johnny Gargano, because Tyler slams him down. These two men just staring at each other, but oh, Johnny makes the first move, and he tags in his partner, Austin Theory. Austin Theory back in this match. Hopefully he stays in here for a little bit longer and tries to drag Tyler Breeze, but Tyler's not going to let that happen. Hits him with a couple of elbows and a super kick, and oh my goodness, tries to knock down Johnny wrestling, but it doesn't work out in his favor. And there we go. There goes Johnny Gargano. Oh gosh, I think we all know what time it is. The spinning kick, that's the finisher. I think this is a round one and a two, and a kick out, surprisingly, from Austin Theory. I mean, he was barely in this match. Luckily, Austin Theory didn't get hit with the Rick Boogs treatment, and if you don't know what that is, I'll explain it in a second. Goes for his friend's finisher, one and a two, but oh, Johnny Gargano just had to break it up. Tyler Breeze is gonna let Fandango get a shot in on Austin Theory. I mean, Fandango, you can really wrap this match up real quick if you're able to get that signature. Oh gosh, Fandango picks him up and goes for a running power slam. I mean, Braun Strowman is on SmackDown, but he isn't on the card tonight, and oh my goodness, I think Fandango trying to go for the signature, but Austin Theory is not gonna let that happen. Oh my goodness, they are not giving up tonight against the Street Profits. They lost pretty quick. I think that was last week or 2 weeks ago, but this week they are not playing. But you know, Breezango is back in control. Oh, never mind. He tried to go for that spinning heel kick, but that doesn't work out in his favor. Oh my goodness, I think I know what Austin Theory is about to go for. A nice old clothesline and going for a blockbuster, a rolling blockbuster. That's the signature, but Tyler Breeze is just right there to break it up at one. Oh, Johnny Gargano tried to go after him, but Austin is going to handle that business by himself. Oh, Fandango with the most devastating move in all sports entertainment, one and a two, and a kick out. Both men are somehow laid out on the ground. Austin Theory goes for the pin. Austin Theory just got hit with a roll-up one and face for no reason. Oh my gosh. And a kick right to the gut. Oh, I think this is Austin Theory's finisher. Oh my goodness. Why did Austin go for the cover? Okay, Johnny is in this match. I mean, Johnny is close to having his finisher. Maybe they do want Zango to tap out, and Johnny is going crazy right now. And oh my goodness, slams him down with a reckoning type move. One, not even a one count. No, because why Fandango really just got hit with a finisher, a signature, and a fire move, and still manages to kick out at one. He better keep the same energy when his tag title match comes in, and Austin Theory and Tyler Breeze are now in this match. Tyler about to go crazy right now. Oh, Austin reverses it, but a kick right to the gut and a Hurricane Rana. Oh my goodness, Tyler Breeze is looking to wrap up this match. An Enziguri kick right to the face, and oh my goodness, he's tensing it up for Austin Theory. I don't think this is a kick, this is a different finisher, but Austin reverses it. Oh my goodness, Austin, he's about to go crazy right now. Oh no, Tyler Breeze reverses it. Tyler Breeze picks him up, and I think he's trying to go for a super kick, but Austin Theory is not going to let that happen. Johnny Gargano right back up, and he picks him up again just to bring him all the way to his corner to drop him down. That was kind of unnecessary, but Tyler Breeze getting back in this match finally with a couple of elbows and finally gets to hit that super kick. Oh my goodness. And Johnny, say bye-bye to this match. I think you're about to take a fat L because Tyler Breeze does have his finisher and it connects with Austin Theory's face. Goes for the pin, and it's a rope break. Okay, but he goes for the pin again. This time it's not a rope break. One, and Austin Theory grabs the ropes. 2 and a 3. Breeze Zango takes the controversial victory. Oh my goodness. You know, if Johnny was a second quicker, maybe he could have broke up the pin. If the ref saw, you know, Austin, maybe he could have broke up the pin because he did grab onto the ropes. But I guess the Usos have walked out after the match. You know, they're taunting at Breeze Zango. They're like, how about we fight right now? You know, even though the tag team in the ring, Breeze Zango got the victory, the Usos seem like they want to disregard that, and they just want to fight. You know what, guys? Y'all can fight when Hell in a Cell comes. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be like a momentum-building match. It's going to be Charlotte Flair taking on the returning Candice LeRae. Now, I thought this was kind of cool since, you know, Candice LeRae is a part of the way. So, you know, Austin Theory and Johnny Gargano gets to have their match. And now, you know, Candice LeRae gets to have her returning match. But I think both members of the way is going to lose because she has to go through the queen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has had 2 matches so far on SmackDown. She did lose both of them, but she hasn't been pinned yet because both of the matches she was in were multi-women matches. It was a triple threat match where Charlotte made Asuka tap out. I said Charlotte made Asuka tap out. Sasha made Asuka tap out. And there was a fatal 5-way match where Naomi, I believe, pinned Doudrop. But now, here comes Miss Candice LeRae. I kid you not, the last time we seen this girl was literally against Liv Morgan in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Oh my goodness, here comes Charlotte Flair. But it was a Money in the Bank qualifying match. That means the last match she was in was before Money in the Bank, which was the first pay-per-view and a big old clothesline to Candice LeRae. Why does Charlotte Flair have so much animosity against Candice LeRae right now? Oh my goodness. Charlotte Flair just throws Candice LeRae right now and slams her down with another elbow. Candice LeRae might be an easy target for Charlotte Flair, but Candice isn't going to make it easy for Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte completely missed that slap, and she gets thrown right into the ring. Oh, gosh. Candice LeRae about to go crazy on Charlotte right now. Candice really trying her best against the queen. Oh, my goodness. But obviously, her best isn't good enough. She just throws her right into the apron, and these ladies make their way into the ring. Charlotte Flair is really dominant right now. The only other person she's had this much animosity against, which was Sasha Banks, who is now the #1 contender. I don't understand why she hated Sasha Banks so much in those multi-person matches. Like, I kid you not, I think it's the SmackDown after Payback. If you watch that one, you would see about 80% of the match, it will be Charlotte Flair going against Sasha Banks. And oh my goodness, she's really trying to keep Candice LeRae down right now, but Candice just keeps getting up. Charlotte lifts up the leg and kicks at Candace LeRae. She got to get ready for that figure eight. Kick right to Charlotte Flair, and it seems like Candace is holding her ground right now, even going against the Queen. She can even get some offense in and really going after that leg, twisting it. Oh my goodness, the big boot, the figure eight. She has to hurt Charlotte Flair's leg as well, but Charlotte Flair kicking her leg to the side, and speaking of the big boot. Oh gosh, she goes after the leg and locks in the Boston Crab. You do realize that Charlotte does go for the Boston Crab a lot, but it doesn't even matter if Charlotte went after the legs of Candace a lot. She wasn't going after the back, so it didn't even do much. And Charlotte is back in control like she always is, going after the arm. It really is smart to go after Candace LeRae's arm if you really think about it, because her finisher is a submission move, so she won't be able to get on the tight grip. Candace LeRae really trying to get herself back in this match. Charlotte trying to go for an elbow, but it was reversed. Oh, I see you, Candace, getting back in this match, and she trying to go for a signature. Oh no, it was reversed, and another big boot right to Candace LeRae. Oh my goodness, and Candace is about to get hit with the figure eight. Oh my gosh, I already know this is going to be devastating. She's about to tap out. Yes, she definitely is. Oh my goodness. Now that was one of the quickest taps I've seen in a minute. Charlotte Flair I don't want to say dominated this match, because Candace did have a lot of moves here and there. It wasn't like on Raw when Pete Dunne absolutely dominated Baron Corbin, but that was last week. But congratulations to Charlotte Flair. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be Sasha Banks taking on Kaylee Ray. Sasha trying to build some momentum going into her title match, but this does not look like Kaylee Ray. It's the SmackDown Women's Champion wanting to fight, and she's telling Sasha to get out of the ring and just spears her into the ring. I mean, that should teach her a lesson not to beat up a champion before her match, but Sasha bites back. Oh my goodness. And is these two women gonna brawl? I think this is official match. Oh my gosh. These two women beating each other up before Hell in a Cell. Sasha coming into the ring, and the bell has rung. We have Sasha Banks and Naomi in the non-title match. Oh my goodness. But Sasha Banks just tosses her out. Sasha on the apron and just diving with the senton to the outside. And the count has begun, but I don't think that matters to these ladies. They just want to fight each other no matter if it's at the count of 1 or if it's at the count of 20. Sasha Banks ready to battle, but Naomi reverses it. Picks her up on the shoulders and knocks her down with the kick right to the head. You can call that a roundhouse kick, count of 3. And Naomi tosses Sasha back into the ring. Naomi jumping back into the ring, and she beats her with the clothesline. Oh my goodness, the boss is not playing here tonight, and she sits down Naomi. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what that move is called. Banks is heading outside of the ring. She drops down, and she's looking for a weapon. This match is not a no disqualification match, and oh my goodness, Naomi jumps over the top rope and just gets the life beaten out of her with that kendo stick. Oh my goodness, Naomi wins. But at what cost? It was a disqualification finish. But Sasha Banks still beat the life out of the SmackDown Women's Champion. I know these two women have a grudge against each other. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be Samoa Joe taking on Cameron Grimes. See, this is another building momentum match to see who can really build some momentum going into Survivor Series, which is the next pay-per-view after Hell in a Cell. And you already know that 5v5 Survivor Series match, but unfortunately in this game you can't do 5v5, so it has to be 4v4. I wish it was still 5v5. That one extra person really does make a difference, but here comes the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has had a WWE title opportunity before, not a Universal title opportunity. That was back at Extreme Rules, but here comes the $1 Million Man, Cameron Grimes. And you know what else is cool about these two guys? It's not really cool, but they both lost in the first round of that tournament. Remember that tournament? Whoever won it would get that Universal title match at Clash of Champions, and Keith Lee ended up winning it. Keith Lee actually beat Cameron Grimes in the first round, and Walter beat Samoa Joe in the first round. So this is kind of like a redemption. Who is gonna start off this match in control? And it seems like it's gonna be Samoa Joe who slams him on his midsection, big boot, and a senton. These men really need to step their game up if they want an opportunity against the Universal Champion. And Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe is low-key dominating this match right now. And he slams down Cameron Grimes with a chop to the back and a kick to the chest. Samoa Joe has absolutely no mercy right now. Slams him down on the back, and I think he's done for business. 1 and 2, but Cameron kicks out. Samoa Joe probably thought he could wrap up the match right then and there, and slams him down with the Uranagi. Samoa Joe picks him up, oh gosh, hooks both of the arms of Cameron Grimes, but Cameron reverses it and drags down Samoa Joe. Okay, I was not expecting that right there, and a big old drop kick right to the back of Samoa Joe. Cameron is finally in control of this match. He can do something. Oh, never mind, because Samoa Joe is right back in control, and he slams down Cameron Grimes and slams his face right into the bottom rope. Samoa Joe is really trying to get the job done, a big old super kick, and he's going up to the top rope. This is Samoa Joe's home at the top rope. He's telling Cameron Grimes to get up, and he's going to hit him with the double axe handle. Oh my goodness, that was devastating if I do say so myself, and Cameron moves out of the way, blocking the hits, and Cameron is back in control with an uppercut, the kicks, the chops, the slaps, the punch, and a suplex. Cameron being a little cocky with that knee, but it still connects it. Oh my goodness, both men have a signature, and Cameron Grimes tries to go for it, but it does not work out in his favor. Samoa Joe shuts it down almost immediately and hits the signature of his own. And a senton onto Cameron Grimes. I know that is devastating, and he's about to be stunned. Cameron Grimes gets picked up by Samoa Joe, but somehow gets back in control of this match, picks up the Samoa submission machine, but it gets reversed, going right after the leg of Cameron Grimes. And now that Grimes is stunned, oh my goodness, you already know what time it is. It's Coquina clutch time. Oh my goodness, 99 to Cameron Grimes. Oh my gosh, you're about to start dreaming about money, but he taps out before he can even pass out. Oh my goodness, Samoa Joe is victorious of this match. They had a pretty decent match. Cameron really tried his best to stick up to Samoa Joe, but it was not working at all. I feel like Samoa Joe low-key dominated, but let's move on to our next match, which is going to be Big E taking on Ricochet. If you do not know already, Big E is only one of the #1 contenders for the Intercontinental Championship, because last week, Rey Mysterio, who is also another #1 contender, got involved in AJ Styles' match with Ricochet, which Ricochet pinned AJ Styles in that match only due to discretion. So now that we have a fatal 4-way match going into Hell in a Cell, which is obviously Ricochet versus AJ versus Big E versus Rey Mysterio. This is an amazing opportunity for Ricochet, and if he is able to beat Big E here tonight, he can probably win the Intercontinental Championship come Hell in a Cell. If he can beat the champion and beat Big E, oh my goodness, he might just beat Rey Mysterio next week too. But if he loses here tonight, he will still be hot and fire. He will still be in the Fatal 4-Way match. His momentum just might get shot a little. You have to remember, Rey Mysterio and Big E did get a double countout, and they both ended up getting the Intercontinental title match. Neither one of them actually technically won the match, so if Big E won here tonight, that would be incredible, and he's going off right now on Ricochet. Big E picks up Ricochet from the ground and grabs him, but Ricochet's not having none of that. He reverses it and targets the arm of Big E. That's smart. Big E is a very strong guy, so if his arms feel weak, he will be able to toss around Ricochet, who's obviously a very agility type person. And oh my goodness, Hurricane Rana out of nowhere. Ricochet trying to go for a springboard, but completely misses. And Big E, this is what I'm talking about, the strength of him. If his arms was hurting, he would not be able to pick up Ricochet like this in a military press. Big E is going off right now. The punches, the kick, and a spine buster. Oh my goodness, goes to the pin, hooks both legs, 1 and a 2, and a kick out. 2 count pretty early on in the match. It's not looking too good for Ricochet right now. And Ricochet was about to get his legs grabbed by Big E, but a kick to the gut reverses the whole thing, and he's going off. Ricochet going back up to the top rope moonsault, but this time it actually connects. Big E is getting the life beat out of him, and the super kick did not connect. And Ricochet has a signature and the RKO out of nowhere. And tries to go for that standing shooting star press, but it doesn't work out in his favor. And Big E just slams out Ricochet with the power bomb. Big E be going crazy sometimes and just drops him down on the knee. Oh my goodness! And running, he's going for the big splash. Oh my goodness, didn't even notice that Big E had a signature 1 and a 2 and kick out. Big E just throws Ricochet into the corner. Oh my goodness, Rick, I don't think it's looking too good for you. He gets tossed across the ring, literally. Big E has a whole finisher, and Big E is no longer in control because Ricochet's in control with the signature. These two men going back and forth. Big E could possibly hit his finisher and wrap up this whole match, but he can't do that no more because Ricochet is back in control. That Pele went crazy. He goes onto the apron and oh my goodness, hits his signature. I believe that was a 450 splash, and now it's time for the 630. Ricochet about to pin Big E. 1 and a 2 and a throw. A kick out. Ricochet cannot believe it. A signature and a finisher did not put down Big E, but Big E slams him down with the big ending. This is the end. 1 and a 2 and a throw. Ricochet kicked out. Boy, there actually isn't no way, boy. Oh my goodness. Slams Ricochet down with a belly to belly. And at this point, I already know Big E is not playing no more. He throws him into the corner and just rags on the arm of Ricochet. Big E just grabs both of the legs and slams down Ricochet. This match is really going crazy. Ricochet doesn't look like he's going to get the victory. Oh my goodness. Big old punch to the gut. And we're looking at another big ending. Oh my goodness. Goes for the pin. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Ricochet was lucky to beat the Intercontinental Champion last week, but he could not beat Big E here tonight. Oh my goodness. Big E went crazy, and I think Ricochet went crazy too. It was a healthy amount of offense in this match, but Big E ended up taking the big victory. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. And Alexa, never mind, because AJ Styles is coming out. I was getting ready to move on to the next match and everything, but AJ Styles is out here, and he's going crazy. Oh my goodness, just drops down Big E and makes him tap out. Oh my goodness. AJ Styles, the Intercontinental Champion, is not happy here tonight, and I have a feeling no matter who won, he probably would have attacked them after the match. Oh my goodness, now that was devastating right there. But like I was saying, let's move on to our next match, which is going to be one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions and Alexa Bliss taking on Raquel Gonzalez. Now, if you do not know already, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai are the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team titles. And Raquel Gonzalez decided to come out last week during Alexa Bliss's match against Mandy Rosa. Now these two women have beef. Now Raquel wants her revenge against Alexa, and we'll see if she gets it tonight. Here comes Alexa Bliss, former Miss Money in the Bank in this universe mode. If you want to check that out, Money in the Bank was so long ago. But now she is Women's Tag Team Champions with her best friend. Let's see if she can win the match here tonight. Raquel cannot wait for the match to start. She wants to get her hands on Alexa Bliss, but gives Nikki Cross a big boo. Oh my goodness, that was a little surprising there. And Alexa Bliss is in control, but I don't think Dakota wanted that to happen. She threw Nikki into Alexa, but it didn't work out at all. Alexa Bliss is picking up Raquel right now, and oh my goodness, a big old elbow right to the face, and she tries to block herself, but I don't even know why she tried to do that. She should have just kept beating up Raquel. Oh my goodness, and these two ladies are finally getting into the ring, and oh gosh, she grabs her, swings her around with the the DDT position. Cesaro is not on SmackDown, okay? We're not about to be swinging people out here. It is just about to be a fall-away slam. Alexa Bliss is really getting beaten up right now. Oh my goodness, a spine buster. I'm surprised her spine ain't broken. It goes along with the name and just tosses her around. Raquel is really not playing anymore. She came in this division and she's showing everyone why she belongs here. Oh my goodness, big boo. Now that was devastating right there. But Alexa Bliss with the kick. And she's finally, I was about to say she's finally in control. But that was very brief. Raquel Gonzalez going off right now with the back of the head clothesline. 1 and a 2 and a kick out from Alexa Bliss. The goddess really needs to get it together here tonight. And oh my goodness, a suplex. Gonzalez is about to go off right now, and the kick is reversed by Alexa Bliss. Swings the leg over, and she's about to drag her into the corner. Oh my goodness. But Raquel just keeps getting in control over and over again. And oh my goodness, the elbow right to the chest. Raquel is really just showing off all her moves she can do in this match. And right now, she's about to show off her signature. Is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, and the goddess gonna tap out when she's fighting. She is fighting, but she's looking like she's gonna get out of this submission with ease. Oh my goodness. And just tosses Raquel down. Oh gosh. And Alexa Bliss with the slap to the face. And oh gosh, that is the signature. It's a kind of awkward signature, but you know, it still works in the Twisted Bliss. She's up to the top rope, but it gets reversed knees up. Raquel gets up pretty fast, and Alexa Bliss gets up slow, and she gets slammed with the Dakota Bomb or the Hoda Bomb, whatever the heck you want to call it. I genuinely do not know the name. Goes to the pin. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Raquel absolutely dominated this match here tonight. But let's move on to our next match, which is going to be the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the Universal Champion Roman Reigns taking on Karrion Kross. Now, some people might have forgotten that Karrion Kross even existed, but trust me, he is here, and he's going against Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns' third match on SmackDown in his Universe mode. His first one was against Keith Lee. That was very early on in this Universe mode. Then he had one against Big E. I think that was around the middle when he was feuding with Drew McIntyre, and now he's going against Karrion Kross. Oh my goodness. This is a big threat of Karrion. If Karrion managed to beat Roman Reigns here tonight, I genuinely might think he'll probably get a Universal title match next week, or he might even be added into the Hell in a Cell match come Hell in a Cell with, obviously Seth Rollins being the actual #1 contender. Now, the last time I believe we saw Karrion Kross was in a 6-pack elimination match, the SmackDown after SummerSlam, and it was for a Universal title opportunity. Damian Priest ended up winning that match, and, he went to Payback to get his opportunity. That was the pay-per-view right before the draft, and, a lot of people did go to Raw. Some people obviously came to SmackDown, but, Karrion Kross was one of the few who stayed on his brand, so maybe he can make an impact here on SmackDown. The funny part is Karrion Kross and Roman Reigns were low-key feuding in real life for a little bit, but then it branched off to Drew McIntyre versus Karrion, and now Karrion is getting tossed around right now. Oh my gosh, Karrion got to get it together, and he does that very fastly because he's back into this match and about to drag Roman Reigns into the corner, but it gets reversed with a couple of elbows and a neck breaker. Roman throws Karrion into the corner. He definitely has the upper hand with all the knees right to the side of Karrion Kross. I know that just feels like stabs right to the side. Oh gosh, I hope Karrion Kross doesn't get dominated. Oh, cutscene action. A whole lot of punches in the ring and a punching. Oh my goodness. Roman Reigns goes down on the ground and moves out of the way. Is he about to leave? Oh my goodness. Roman, why are you going to leave the match? Come on, Karrion. Stop him from leaving. We want this main event to happen. Oh my goodness. Roman doesn't accept it, but Seth Rollins right there with the punch in the face that should be a disqualification, but it's surprisingly not. that, and Roman Reigns is thrown right back into this match where Karrion Kross picks him up and drops him on the ropes. Karrion Kross goes down for the pin, 1 and a 2. Oh, not even a 2 count. It was a kick out. And Roman Reigns gets up pretty fast. Oh, and Karrion held him down for a little bit, but Roman Reigns is out of his cage. That was a Big Dog reference, but oh my goodness, Scarlett over here distracting the now Tribal Chief. Oh my goodness. And Karrion almost had the advantage, but it didn't even help him at all. And he's about to get slammed down with the jackhammer. He's getting brought up to get slammed right back down as Karrion Kross done 1 and a 2 and a kick out. That was a very close 2 count. It's only a little bit more Roman has to do to finish off Karrion Kross. Just slams him down onto his back. And I don't know if Karrion Kross can recover from this. He gets slammed right on his butt, and he gets a big boot right to the face. Karrion Kross gets picked up yet again and thrown into the ropes. Roman Reigns goes down under and tries to go for a Superman punch, but it is reversed. Karrion was in control for a little bit, but it didn't even last a long time at all, and a whole lot of punches right to his face. Karrion is really trying right now, and so is Scarlett, but I don't think it's gonna work out for him. Oh, Karrion slams him down, and oh gosh, Karrion does have his finisher. Is this the time? Oh no, Roman just reverses it all. He's going off all of the punches, and Karrion is stunned, backs him up into the corner, and tosses him across the ring. Oh my actual goodness, it might be 99 time for Karrion Kross, and is he about to tap out to the guillotine? Yes, he is. Oh my goodness, even the strongest people like Karrion Kross still take L's every once in a while, and he took the L to the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the Universal Champion, the everything you want to call him, Roman freaking Reigns. Oh my goodness. We are literally 2 weeks away from Hell in a Cell. Like, the next episode that comes out is going to be the Go Home show. So I hope you guys are excited. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and turn those post notifications on if you want to see another upload by me. But without further ado, goodbye.